Good morning. Good morning, thing.
Good morning, Chicky Monster.
Guys, it got cold. It got really, really cold. Remember me saying we were waiting on a storm front? Well, it never stormed. It never even rained. Okay. It never even rained. Come here. Never even rained, but the temperature dropped. According to one of my weather apps, it's 43 degrees, but it's still incredibly windy, so the wind chill is like 37. Woo! I was nice and brisk getting out of the truck this morning. Go get coffee and do pre-trip. Dang.
I have a question.
Yes, thing.
What is that lake over there?
What, like, oh, you mean the giant puddle in the middle of the parking lot?
It's not just a puddle. I could have swore I saw fish jumping up out of there.
Well, we'll call it Lake Edgerton. Well, what's the matter with you this morning? So we're getting ready to roll. We have 629 miles left on the trip total. We're not going to do all of that today. We're going to go to a TA in Ohio, almost to Pennsylvania. We might go on up to Harbor Creek, Pennsylvania. I haven't decided. But we have a fuel stop in Angola, Indiana. 289 miles. So we got to do that. We got to put fuel in the truck. Yeah. Are you ready to go, thing?
Ready when you are.
Oh, I'm never ready. This is cold. It's cold as hell. Look! I just totally noticed. You guys probably can't see. I'll try and zoom the camera in. There's a puppy over there. There's a little poodle over there. Look, you see it, Icarus? Icarus is like, no. Alright, thing, let's go. Quit playing with the doggies.
Get done with you. Last time I can call you mine. Once more than I swear we are through. We should still have fun, though we say we're done. 'Cause I just wanna get done with you. Last time I can call you mine. Once more than I swear we are through.
done. This has been an incredibly frustrating day. Like, literally nothing has gone right today. Chicago traffic, realistically, all things considered, wasn't bad until we had to go through a toll booth and 4 lanes had to go down to 1 into a work zone. People just don't understand the concept of taking turns and merging. No, everybody has to be in front of the truck. Irritating. So then we had a fuel stop in Angola, Indiana, and my routing to this was to take 94 out of Chicago, get on US 20, and basically take US 20 straight across. Okay, so starts off great. You know, there's some construction at the beginning of US 20, and then it opens up. It's great. It's awesome. And then, my fuel, I had like 35 miles left to the Loves. My fuel light came on. Generally, you have about an hour. And then, boom. Detour. US 20 was closed. And there's a detour. It was a 30-mile detour. So at this point I'm panicking. I need fuel. I already needed fuel. The Loves is now 65 miles away. So called into our fuel desk. They pulled out my truck, said, well, you've got about 20 gallons left. You should make it. Okay, fine. And then my detour had a detour. So another portion of road closed. Great. Awesome. And then we come up to a work zone. 1 lane work zone, the people are standing out there with the stop and slow signs, blah, blah, blah. Literally sat in that work zone waiting to go through for 20 minutes. Not playing. I sat still with the brakes pulled in line long enough that my Qualcomm turned me off driving status. It will do that automatically if you sit still long enough. Like maybe you forgot to change your clock, whatever. It'll automatically turn you into on duty. I sat and I had been sitting there already for 5 minutes. I sat there for another 18 minutes in on duty status until we moved. It was unbelievably ridiculous. There was probably a half mile or more of traffic behind me. I was at the very front. It was unbelievably ridiculous. So we finally made it to the Loves. Of course, I'm in full-on panic mode at this point. We put 156.9 gallons of fuel in this truck. We ran in to take a shower after this because on top of everything, I needed a 30-minute break. Hours were ticking down. We ran in to take a shower. When I came back out, I was waiting on Thing to get out of the shower, so I went and checked the capacity on my fuel tanks. Out of curiosity, how close we actually came down to being empty. I have 2 80-gallon tanks, which is for a total of 160 gallons. So we literally had 3 gallons of fuel left. I absolutely could not have gone any further without running out of fuel. So that was terrifying. And then, okay, so we take a shower, got a 30-minute break. We go to leave, and Tom's like, and same thing with my routing, is like, continue on 20, turn on Ohio 49, hop on the turnpike. It basically routed us completely around the Indiana Toll Road, which doesn't break my heart, but I get down into Angola, Indiana on US 20, and, this is great. I see a sign, there's a roundabout in town, and Tom's like, go to the second exit, basically go around to the other side and keep going. So there's a sign as you come up to the roundabout, road closed. Okay, that's helpful. Which road? There's, 2 major roads here crossing. Get into the roundabout, get around to my exit. Oh, LOL, it's your road that's closed. No marked detour. No pre-warning signs. Nothing. Just the road's closed. Completely closed. Can't even take the exit. That was easy enough to detour around. Just went So the next exit went straight up, got on I-69. So, I don't know. One of those roads. So I had originally planned to make it into either Far East Ohio or Pennsylvania tonight. We barely made it. I mean, when I started this day, I could have made it to my final. I was 2 hours short by the time the day ended. I was 2 hours short of making it. And I absolutely did not want to attempt Cleveland at this hour of night. So we stopped in Perrysburg at the Petro because I decided that I want a salad from the buffet, and that's what we're going to do for dinner. So, yeah. But, bright spot, I did get a reload, and it is the Jamestown, New York to Laredo load, and I have to get some extra time on it because my hours are looking kind of crappy. Anyway, thing. I've been rambling. Stop laughing at me. It's been a very stressful, frustrating day today.
Yeah, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at
just everything
the
combined.
incredibly bad day you've had today.
It's been miserable. I mean, miserable. And when you go up, when your US 20 goes through Shipshewana, Indiana, and I grew up around Indianapolis, so we took trips to, would you hush? We took trips to Shipshewana. It's a tourist town. It's a very, very large Amish community up there. And it's kind of a touristy town because there's all the Amish shopping and food, and there's a museum and everything. But everybody from out of state absolutely panics at the buggies on the side of the road. There's plenty of room for the buggies to be on the side of the road, but everybody wants to come to almost a complete stop to pass the buggies. Guys, you don't have to do this. We have Amish community near where we live too, so it's not an unusual occurrence for us to pass buggies in a truck. Slow down, yes. You don't have to stop. These people are used to this. They know how to drive. They know how to handle their horses. The horses are not going to freak. Just keep driving. Slow down some.
No, the horses were more cool, calm, and collected
than
than
the
drivers
four-wheelers.
were.
Trust me. You know, it's the same thing as passing an oversized vehicle. Don't panic when you pass an oversized vehicle. That guy knows exactly what the heck he is doing with that oversized vehicle. I promise you. He is not going to run you over. Anyway, now that I've rambled on for however long.
I could have swore I saw some of the horses making fun of the drivers.
It's very possible. It's very possible it was one of those days. Anyway. Thing.
Yes, baby.
What else happened today? It was freezing this morning. It's a lovely 70 degrees now. Would you shush? You've been annoying all day today.
Yeah, it's crazy because it was so hot last night.
It was hot last night. It was freezing this morning, and now it's perfectly comfortable. You are a strange cat.
Did you hear if anything became of those storms?
No,
last night?
it was just storms. That's all I know of. Anyway, are you ready to go eat, Thing?
Yep.
Alright guys, if you're liking the videos, make sure you subscribe so that you get notified when new ones come out. You can find me on Twitter. I'm at AshleyLocks1. If you go follow me on Twitter right now, you get to see the very amusing video of me laughing at the fuel pump. Because it was getting a little nerve-wracking there at the end. I'm like, oh boy, how much fuel are we putting in this truck? Alright guys, y'all have a good night, and we'll finish this out tomorrow.